Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to episode 4 of season 3 of Supernatural. Last episode was Bad Day at Blackrock, which was a really fun episode actually. It's based around the rabbit's foot that was cursed so that when people had it, they had really good luck. So not just like the odd bit of luck, but it was more like they'd win competitions, and if they were going to shoot someone, they would have a good aim, or like if someone was going to shoot them, the bullet would like ricochet around the room and hit something else. So yeah, overall it was like a really funny random episode that introduced us to a character called Bella, and as I'm recording this in advance, I don't know any comments yet, so I don't know whether she's a recurring character, but I got the impression that she was going to be. If she's not, then I sound like an idiot right now, but the impression I got from her scenes is that she's going to be in it again at some point, and that'd be really exciting to see. I don't think it'd be this episode. I imagine she'll be out for a few, and then at some point she'll be back into it. But I quite liked her. I thought she was quite fun, and added a new layer to the show, as opposed to someone who was interested in killing things like a Gordon character who was in last episode. She was just someone who wants to collect things, so I quite enjoyed that aspect of it. This episode is called Sin City. I know there's the movie Sin City, which I watched years ago when it first came out. It's black and white. It's all very over the top. I don't know if it's going to be about that. If it wasn't for the first episode, I would actually guess that this might be about 7 deadly sins, but obviously they got killed by, well, some of them got killed by Ruby. Some of them got sent back to hell. Maybe it's about them again. I don't know if they're going to be recurring villains this season, but if not, then I don't really know what it's about, unless it's some crazy over-the-top black and white episode. I don't know. Let's just jump into it, guys. If you enjoy this video, please let me know down below in the comments what you're thinking of the episode, my reactions, and if you're enjoying my reactions to Series 3 of Supernatural. And also, please take a look at my Patreon link down below just to see if you'd be interested in support me over there. The tiers are only £2 and £4. Yeah, you get full length reactions to every episode of Supernatural and some episodes in advance if you're watching on YouTube. So take a look and let's jump into episode 4 of season 3 of Supernatural, Sin City. It's going to be another one based around religion, like Faith was, and Houses of the Holy.
That's all for tonight, sister. Come on, let me walk you to your car.
I hope she doesn't die. Even though I'm not like a religious person, I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable when they kill off like.
God's not with us. Not anymore.
Andy, of course he is. Why would you say that? What's wrong?
He can't help us. And if he can, he won't.
Oh. Ah, that was an awful scream. Like in a good way. That was terrifying. Give that lady a job in a horror film.
It's a little sad seeing the cult like that.
Was it the cult?
For now is figuring out what makes it tick.
So what makes it tick?
They're trying to work out, maybe if they can figure out why it's so good, they can maybe make more bullets.
Ready by this afternoon?
Well, it won't kill demons by then, but I can promise you it'll kill you.
All right, come on, we're wasting the daylight. See you, Bobby.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like if they find a way to make more bullets, that kind of takes away the importance of the first 2 seasons when it was like, we've got, what was it, 12 bullets or something like that? And that's it. I kind of hoped that was always going to be, but we'll see what they do with it.
Used to come every Sunday.
When did he stop?
Probably about 2 months ago. Right around the time everything else started to change.
Change how?
Hello?
Let's just say this used to be a town you could be proud of. Cheated on his wife, destroyed his business.
So, sins. Sinful behavior.
Flipped.
Father, did you know the man who killed those folks in the hobby shop?
Sure, Tony Perkins.
Tony Perkins.
Good man.
Would you say that his personality suddenly changed one day, too?
I never thought about it that way, but yes.
Okay.
At the same time as Andy, about 2 months
So
ago.
something's happening on that day 2 months ago, or around that time, that's making everyone sinful.
Richie,
Word?
believe it.
Hey, Dean Winchester, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. This is my sister, Cheryl.
Sure.
Yeah.
So is he like, quote unquote, sinful now?
Wow,
Not that.
stepsister.
It's a sex
Well, yeah.
worker who.
This is my
Like,
brother
there's nothing
Sam.
wrong with that.
Hey, how you doing? Not too bad.
Yeah. Oh, wait, man. You mean there's demons and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got nothing.
Typical. What about your sister back there?
Oh, honestly, she definitely had the devil in her. But she wasn't no demon, you know what I'm saying?
No way he gets a girl like that. I mean, look at her. You fit that ass on a nickel.
Think so?
Gross.
Oh. Sorry, Padre.
Knew you boys would find your way here.
They all do.
Like it or not, you go where your flock is.
Plus, the clergy drinks for free.
True.
Oh.
And a certain bartender owes me a confession.
Not in this lifetime, Father.
I better see your butt on Sunday.
Everything okay with you?
I don't know. I'm just not feeling myself today.
Hey,
He's gonna kill himself. Or someone else. No.
What are you doing?
So they're not possessed. At least not right now.
slept with my wife.
You don't get scared down here all by yourself?
Of course not. Not when I've got a hunter to protect me.
Demon. Hi, Richie. Oh, God. I didn't expect that.
Cute piece.
Ruby.
Won't stop a demon if that's what you think.
How the hell would you know?
Oh, I don't know. Call it an educated guess? Are you gonna stand there like a panty waist? Or are you gonna shoot? Ouch.
Oh, but now when she comes out of that body,
Smarts a little.
Ruby's gonna be dead, or whoever this is.
What?
Peace on Earth. Do you want me to help you out with that gun or not?
She knows how to fix the cult as well. Well, not fix it, but she knows a lot of stuff, and I want to know why. Why is she helping?
Normally, I charge $400 a night.
Oh.
Why don't we call it an even deuce and get the hell out of here?
What do I look like?
What do I look like? Cheapskate.
There's no need to be rude to her. I mean, she's just doing a job.
Did I just see you strike out with a prostitute? How's that work?
Wow, I just told her I had a thing for the bartender. It's pretty easy.
Just gotta be sure.
What kind of psycho are you?
Oh, God. We'll leave this for you. Have a nice day.
He looks so cute there. He's getting a lot of funny stuff to do this season, Sam. Like when he was like really bad luck last episode and falling over and just being just bad luck all over the time.
Day off.
Would you not be
Everything
suspicious at this point?
Oh, I forgot to mention. Richie was a friend of mine.
He knows.
When I realized I could track the GPS in his cell phone, I swung by earlier. Give him a proper burial. It's better than rotting in some skank's basement.
What was that?
Oops.
Oh, smart.
Isn't that a buzzkill?
This is not good.
Spiritus Mundi. Un good.
Having a little trouble there, sport.
Spiritus Mundi. Un galara. Persona tote.
Nice try, but I
It would be,
think
that would be something
you just-
as a hunter you should try your best to memorize it. That should be like Hunter 101.
I don't know what you're
Memorize an exorcism spell. John should have taught it them from birth.
Evidently,
Not
neither
birth,
are
but
you.
when he started demon hunting.
I think I'm gonna give you a coworker's address just so you can go over there and get your freaky peeping Tom rocks off. Corner of Piermont and Clinton. Have fun.
That was funny.
Lunch?
Me and Trotter. He had a cheeseburger, I had a salad, and I just pointed out the money that could be made with a few businesses that catered to harmless vice. So Trotter built it, and man, did they come. Supposedly God-fearing folk, waist-deep in booze, sex, gambling.
Oh,
I barely lifted a finger.
That's it?
You don't get
it's
it.
making money.
All you gotta do is nudge humans in the right direction. Some whiskey here, a hooker there. And they'll walk right into hell with big fat smiles on their faces.
Very true.
You have a god?
Sure. His name's Lucifer.
You mean the devil?
Your word, not ours. Lucifer actually means Lightbringer. Look it up.
Is he as hot as the guy in the actual show Lucifer?
All God's angels.
Which I haven't
All
watched.
demanded that he bow
But I've seen
down
enough
before him,
screenshots and clips of it to know that
God banished him.
Tom Ellis
I
in
mean,
Lucifer is.
How do you like bowing before lesser creatures?
Lucifer's really real?
Well, no one's actually seen him. But they say that he made us into what we are, and they say that he'll return.
Oh, yeah? And, you believe that?
I've got faith.
Hmm.
I booked a one-way ticket with that deal. You're not gonna like it, Dean. And, judging from the trouble you've caused, I don't think you'll be getting the presidential suite.
That's very true.
That's a bit of despair. Why do you think we want to come here?
I mean, that is saying something which really is quite scary, which is if demons would rather be on Earth than in hell. You would think demons would like run hell and love it down there, but I guess you exercise, you send them to hell. That's like a prison to them. That's an interesting way to think about it.
Look, please, Father, I need your help. Is there anything you could tell me about Casey? Any place she'd go, maybe?
Yes, there is a place. Let me get my jacket.
No, wait, Father, I don't want to put you out. I can do this by myself.
Son, if Casey's really in trouble, then there's nothing to talk about.
Okay. Is he a demon? Yep. Damn it.
What's the point in worrying about a future when you don't have one, huh?
Still, you're here to live. You're not scared. Not even a little?
Of course not.
Liar.
Dean. If I didn't know better, I'd say that was lust in your eyes. Well, that would be one way to spend the time.
So the gate opened. The demon army was let out. What now? Huh? I'm not seeing a big honking plan here.
Honestly, there was a plan. Azazel was a tyrant, but he held us all together.
Azazel?
What, you think his friends just called him Yellow Eyes? He had a name.
Finally, in the show, he's been named Azazel.
Did him in.
I knew from comments and stuff,
It all
but
fell apart.
yeah.
Sorry about that. So what, no chain of command?
There was. It was Sam. Sam was
Azazel
supposed to be the
and
grand
Sam.
grandpa and lead the big army, but
Yeah.
he hasn't exactly stepped up to the plate.
Who's we?
I'm here with the Father.
Sammy, be careful.
Smack. Oh no, I thought the demon was going to kill him. Oh, attack him, sorry. Oh god. Hey, Bobby. Hi, Bobby.
You heard the man.
Ruby. So is the cult fixed now? Not fixed, but... Have they got bullets for it? He seems pretty powerful.
Don't kill him. Let's just go.
I think she likes him.
Please.
She definitely likes him. Oh, hello. That is working. Nice. No, we like her. But I would have done it, you know. They were obviously causing this mayhem. She killed, this is Rim Ritchie. So whilst I liked her, although I suppose she wasn't, she was just possessing the body once she so. I get it now.
That maybe when Sam came back from wherever, that maybe he came back different.
Different how?
I don't know. Whatever it was, it didn't sound good. You think something's wrong with my brother?
I don't know.
Demons lie.
Just going, nah, means there's probably going to be something wrong. What? I don't know.
You killed 2 demons today.
Are these two going to hook up?
Yeah, well, maybe you don't care, but I killed 2 humans, too.
Sam, you know what happens
Oh,
when
you see.
demons piggyback humans. They leave them rode hard and put up. You're gonna have to do things that go against that gentle nature of yours. There'll be collateral damage. But it has to be done.
Well, I don't have to like it.
No. You wouldn't be Sam if you did. But on the bright side, I'll be there with you.
What is he going to do?
Little fallen angel on your shoulder.
Okay, guys, that was Series 3, Episode 4 of Supernatural Sin City. And I'm liking this ongoing mystery about Ruby and who she is and why she's doing what she's doing, because we still don't really have answers yet. We just know she has a lot of answers for stuff and can help them with a lot of things. She's helped them, or she's going to help them, hopefully, with Dean's problem. She helped them with this cult problem. I'm still unsure how I feel about the cult, because like I say, I like that it was, here's this magical gun, there's X amount of bullets, that's all we've got. Make them count. It made things more important every time a bullet was used in the show, if that makes sense, because it was like, right, we've got one less now. And so it was just like keeping the numbers and like saving that last bullet for Yellow Eyes and all that stuff. So having this cult back, we don't really know fully what that means yet. I'm not sure how I feel yet, but it could be quite interesting. But I am liking Ruby and the fact that she has all this knowledge and she's clearly quite powerful. And she has important connections because she knows a lot of stuff about a lot of people. She knows about Mary, she knows about the cult, she knows about Sam, she knew about Yellow Eyes, and she knows how to save Dean. And she can't be to be this one person that has all this knowledge leads me to believe she's someone really important. However, that could be completely wrong. She could be a random demon. Maybe all demons have all this knowledge. And she's the only one that's got an agenda that means speaking to Sam and Dean and Bobby and getting her own way. We'll have to wait and find out what that's about. Obviously, it looks like she's trying to push Sam down like a dark path again, which we kind of started to do a little bit of in Series 2, but then it obviously turned out to be Meg, but there was always the hanging thing of, is Sam going to go evil? Is he not? And it never happened, really, other than, I guess when Sam got brought back, he shot Jake dead, and there was the, is Sam, who, really Sam? Did you bring back all Sam? What, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it very well, but you know what I mean. And that is obviously brought up again in this episode. And yeah, it's intriguing, and I'm excited to find out more about it and what she wants him to do, because she said, you're going to have to do things that's against your nature, you're not going to be happy about it, and I want to know what that means. I'll talk about Dean briefly before I get into like the main overarching story of the episode. The whole conversation he had with the lady about going to hell, the demon lady, and it kind of proved what I said a while ago, that whilst he is like, it's freeing, I've got a year to live, and there probably is elements of that that are true. I mean, there are people who, when they get like a death sentence, or they've got X amount of months to live because of a medical problem, elements of that can be freeing because you know you've got time, the X amount of time just to do what you want and enjoy it. And I could probably believe that he believes some of that, but I said from the start that I also think that he's putting on a front and that he is scared, and the fact that he was saying to her, so what's hell really like? And the look in his eyes, that he was obviously nervous about what he's done, and whilst he thought the deal was good, I think the actual reality of, oh God, I'm going to go to hell, is another matter, because she raised a good point, which was demons don't want to be in hell either. You would think that hell would be obviously run by what appears to be Lucifer, but even though he said that no one's ever not seen him for a long time, and demons run rampant and it's their playground, that's what I would think hell would be like. But she's like, we don't want to be down there either, we'd rather be on Earth. So that kind of adds another level to, oh God, what is Dean going to in a year's time, or the end of the season, or whatever, if they don't get out the deal? Because why would demons not want to go down there? Obviously, I guess it's like a prison, because obviously they had to free demons from there, and as soon as they got a chance to get free, they obviously took over Earth. So I guess you just assume hell and demons are interlinked in like that's their like home city sort of thing, you know what I mean, like hometown. But the thought that they're scared of it as well is raises some interesting things to think about. The main storyline of the episode I thought was okay. I had some issues with it on a moral level for myself because of experiences I've had in life, jobs I've done, people that I've met. I kind of have a problem when it's like, these people are sinful because they're drinking or they're using sex workers, and that's seen as like a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, if you're hurting people, sure. But if you're someone who likes to go to a bar have a few drinks. And if you want to use a sex worker, use a sex worker. They're just people who they're doing a job and you're using their services. I know it's a complicated issue. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on it. But there was a job that I did in the past where I worked with sex workers, not as a sex worker, but they were a part of my job that I had to work with them, and they're like, most of them are really nice people. There's obviously some that are probably not like in any job, but they're people just earning a living doing that job, and it's a bloody well paid job. If you're good at that job, you earn a fortune. I'm in the wrong job doing what I do, clearly. But yeah, I have this issue where using a sex worker or an escort, I don't like the term prostitute, is seen as this like really bad thing, that you're sinning and that you're doing something really terrible. At the end of the day, it's just sex and it's just a job, and they're not hurting anybody, I would hope. I mean, if it gets to the point where they're hurting people, yeah, but the city's like turning to sin because they're all drinking at the bar and having sex and using sex workers. I'm like, if you go to like Manchester on a normal year on a Saturday night, you'd find a lot of people getting drunk, and there's probably a lot of escorts out there. So I don't see the problem. That's why I know it's just my own little personal thing that morally I kind of got confused with the message here, because I know we're meant to be like, oh, this city's going to hell. And I guess obviously there were people going down routes that were bad, and I hope that makes sense. It's just my personal thoughts on the fact that these people were seen as sinners when I didn't think they were doing much wrong, really. Obviously, if they're cheating or doing things that were, I don't know, I don't really know what to say, but I like the storyline. It was interesting to see this whole city going down this sinful route, and how that was there was these bars just full of people in the middle of the day just getting drunk. I mean, if I had half the chance, I'd be there too, and just having a laugh. And it was nice. It was interesting actually that the two kind of ones that were not massively involved but were sort of involved, like the bartender and the priest, they were the ones that were behind it all. And obviously there was the guy that Sam sort of went to rob but didn't, and I didn't really fully get what he was involved in. Maybe he was just, I think the demon said that they just kind of nudged him in the right direction in terms of, here's a way to make more money, but he didn't really do anything wrong from what I could see. I don't really know. You can let me know down below what I missed in terms of that storyline. But overall, it was a good episode. I quite enjoyed it. And all the stuff with Dean and the demon in the basement, whilst I might have to cut out a lot of it for YouTube because it was a long section of just talking, it was interesting, and it actually raised a few points, and it was nice to see Dean and this demon kind of bonding in a way, which was really interesting. When the priest went to kill him, she was like, please don't kill him, which you would think a demon would want to kill a person or a hunter without question, but this demon wanted to save him, which was interesting. And then obviously snowballed a little bit when Sam just walked in and shot them both dead. The priest, I get she went to kill him, but the woman, at the time I was like, I don't see the problem, but then a few seconds later I just kind of realised, oh god, they are just humans with demons inside them, which is where I get confused with the show sometimes. Because a lot of shows that I watch have demons in, demons are just demons, but in a supernatural world, demons inhabit human bodies, so they take over someone's body. If you get rid of the demon, the human hypothetically still lives, which is going to be interesting if they manage to exorcise Ruby, because Bobby just shot her in the chest. So we'll see where that leads, maybe this season or later down the line. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys, and hope what I was saying about the sinful stuff makes sense. It wasn't that I didn't enjoy it, I just had my own moral issues and I'm very protective over certain members of the world that are just trying to make a living. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Let me know down below what you think. As always, guys, my name is Scott. Hope you're well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. Please let me know down below your thoughts. Subscribe for the rest of Series 3 of Supernatural, and I'll see you all soon for the next episode of Supernatural. Bye, guys. Take care.